Oh, good morning. Right before I hit record, I was thinking to myself, it is still morning. It's 11:30, but it's almost not technically morning. But I'm just moving a little slow today. Still taking it easy. I got that appointment tomorrow, and I don't have a ride specific just yet. I talked to somebody yesterday, but I got to talk to them again today about whether their old lady has a appointment or not tomorrow or Thursday, and that'll affect on whether how we arrange the ride. But I'll call and find out later. I'm gonna read from "Don't Sweat the Small Stuff," and it's all small stuff by Richard Carlson. A lot of times I've not mentioned the name of the author. I don't know why. Number 45. Develop your own helping rituals. If you want your life to stand for peace and kindness, it's helpful to do kind, peaceful things. One of my favorite ways to do this is by developing my own helping rituals. These little acts of kindness are opportunities to be of service and reminders of how good it feels to be kind and helpful. We live in a rural area of the San Francisco Bay Area. Most of what we see is beauty in nature. One of the exceptions to the beauty is the litter that some people throw out of their windows as they are driving on the rural roads. One of the few drawbacks to living out in the boondocks is that public services such as litter collection are less available than they are closer to the city. A helping ritual that I practice regularly with my two children is picking up litter in our surrounding area. We've become so accustomed to doing this that my daughters will often say to me in an animated voice, "There's some there's some litter, Daddy. Stop the car." And if we have time, we will often pull over and pick it up. It may seem strange, but we actually enjoy it. We pick up litter in parks, on sidewalks, practically anywhere. Once I even saw a complete stranger picking up litter close to where we live. He smiled at me and said, "I saw you doing it, and it seemed like a good idea." Picking up litter is only one of an endless supply of possible helping rituals. You might like holding the door open for people, visiting lonely elderly people in nursing homes, or shoveling snow off someone else's driveway. Think of something that seems effortless yet helpful. It's fun, personally rewarding, and sets a good example. Everyone wins. Oh, yeah. I can't think maybe in specifics at the moment, but I generally when I go out, I try to be respectful and stuff like it was saying. I generally, if someone's coming in, if I'm going in somewhere and we're meeting at the door, a lot of times I'll get to the door and open it, and whoever it is, let them through. Or if someone's coming out, just I don't know. I think the reading says itself enough in its own right of what you know. I used to do that stuff like that. I used to think that just me alone in my own actions doesn't change anything. But if I keep that mindset and I don't do anything, and then the next person, and then you don't, and then the next person don't, and the next person don't, and they all say the same thing, like I was saying, oh well, my one action doesn't change anything. Well, a bunch of actions together at any given time, if whether they're a good, like if it's in the right direction, if it's actions towards the rightness of life, do the next right thing, be right, or try to be mindful of what we're doing. But if we're making moves in that direction, it collectively, then it can be that choice you're making does make a difference. So, at some point in life, I started seeing that even just like as simple as not throwing something down on the ground and waiting till you find where you can put it properly, and or if you're out somewhere at the park or whatever and you see some trash and you got the time, you know, my cousin was like that a lot. When he'd come see me, if we were out somewhere by the lake or wherever he'd want to go, like if we seen trash, he had garbage cans in his truck or garbage bags. You know, he'd grab a garbage bag, and when we'd be hanging out, pick up bottles and stuff that was all thrown away on the ground and everything. But I don't know. I guess I'm enjoying my life so far. Not, you know, being the age that I turned the other day, 50, and ain't much changed, but hopefully we're just a few days in to the new year, and hopefully I can get some things moving along in the right direction for the channel and everything, and myself personally in life. You know, for at least a little while, I'll be dealing with the toe still, and whether it's getting taken off or what's going on. Hopefully I get to the doctor tomorrow and kind of get an update on where we're at with that. So that's really the only major thing I've got going on life-wise right now. But it'll do me some good to probably be thinking about, I think I should be thinking about what avenue to go in the next coming months on ideas for what I want to do with the channel and with the website, things that I've talked about all last year, but now I want to try to start initiating certain plans of action. Anyway, well, I'm going to end it there. It's a pretty good morning so far. And if I get something going in my brain that I think I'd be good for a video, I'll record. If not, then might be till tomorrow. So until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud here, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. And you know how we say it, buddies. Ditto.